Hi guys, my name's Kathy Hall. I just want to do a really quick video for you on how to use Instantly Ageless and what to do if you get residue. I've got a lot of customers that try the product, they get it home, and then they're like, Kath, I've got all this white residue, the product's not working, and they lose confidence, which is a real shame. So what I want to do is actually just show you how I'm applying it and then what I'm doing to get rid of that white residue without impacting the result that you get with Instantly Ageless. So for those of you that may have found this video and not know what Instantly Ageless is, essentially it's a product that's been formulated by a company called Jeunesse Global. It has an ingredient in it called argireline, and it essentially works to eliminate the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and it also can reduce pore size. It works in about 2 minutes, and the result that you get lasts for about 8 to 10 hours. Okay, but what I want to show you today is how I'm applying it and then what I do when I get residue. Now, I've seen lots of different videos on the internet, everything from using little brushes and dipping it in water and all that sort of stuff, which is great. But if you find that that's not working for you, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it, and I like the way I do it because I think anyone can do it, and you don't need to be too technical. Okay, so all I'm doing is literally tearing it open, no fancy paper clips or little pins. I don't really treat it all that delicately. I just tear it open and I squeeze the contents out. Now I'm going to use a full sachet because I'm going to be treating my forehead area and have a rather large forehead, so I'm going to need a full sachet. Okay, so what I'm doing is just popping it on, okay, so nothing really pretty or technical about that, and then I'm just spreading it across. I'm just going to try and fill in all of those lines. I have a lot of expression on my forehead, so therefore I've got like a lot of lines there. Okay, so all I'm doing is literally just popping it on, spreading it across, and then I'm just going to let it dry. Now I know for sure it's going to go white, which is great because that's exactly what I want to show you. Now I'm just going to fan it just for the purpose of this video so that we don't go for on and on. But if you're at home and using the product, you don't need to do this. You can just pop it on and then get on with whatever else you were doing that morning. But look, if you haven't tried the product yet, what you'll find is when you put it on initially, it does make the area that you're treating feel quite tight. That does dissipate throughout the day without really affecting the result. Like I said, the result that you can get, you can already sort of see how it's really sealing up all of those lines there for me. The result will last for about 8 to 10 hours. Okay, good. So we're getting that residue. This is where a lot of people put the product on. They've tried, all of those fancy techniques, and they get left with this white residue, and then they think that the product doesn't work, which is a shame because it actually does. It's an amazing product, and this result is phenomenal. Okay, so all I'm doing is actually just applying, get one that's got some product in it, moisturizer over top. Okay, I'm using the night cream. You don't have to. You can use the day cream. I'm just run out of the day cream, which is why I'm using the night cream. So I just grab a bit of moisturizer. So if you can see there's some, residue there. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. All I'm going to do is just grab a bit of moisturizer. I'm going to blend that, okay, and then I'm just going to pat it over the area that I've just put my Instantly Ageless on and where it's actually showing that white residue that people get a bit worried about. Okay, so all that does is it just takes the product that little bit further into the skin and gets rid of any of that flaking. If you find, sometimes around the hairline, oops, get that out, a bit of, residue there, then just brush it out a little bit, with your finger even, it'll just take it off. Okay, so voila, that's it. If you want to go over it with a bit of makeup, you can. If you're a guy, obviously you probably wouldn't, but that's all there really is to it. You don't need to worry about, like I said, all these little different techniques, although they are very good, it doesn't work for everyone. So that's as simple as it can be. Squeeze it out, slap it on, let it dry. If it goes white, pop a bit of that moisturizer over top, and you've got your residue issue resolved.